GM fam, we are live with your host Phil X Contreras, where we talk about Solana NFTs, the love, the drama, and the vibes. We are going to talk about Lunar, Bonkz, Phantom Wallet, some Solana dev stuff, and much more. Note that this is financial advice, just me talking about cartoon paychecks that I like and enjoy for entertainment. Okay, so overall, what's going on in Solana? It's pretty fascinating. There has been some things coming out. One thing that I do want to talk about is Raj. He basically threw out a chart on what looks to be a total developer list in all these ecosystems. So you have right here, you have Aptos, you have Starknet, you have BNB Chain, and you have the big dogs, Polygon and Near. Now, guess what's on top, which is really interesting? It is Solana. Solana right now is right here, and it is insane. I mean, just by looking at the charts, it really puts in perspective on where things are at with the chain. So I definitely enjoyed that chart from Raj, and hopefully that thing keeps running. Now, as far as Solana, we have Solana right now at $21. It's been kind of steady right here for a while, so ever since that little pump that they had last week. And we also have the USD value on total floor value for Solana NFTs coming back up over 550,000. As you can see, I'm not looking at Sol, because Sol, you cannot really see the actual difference as far as what USD is at. USD, it's increased a lot ever since, let's face it, post FTX. When FTX occurred, it went all the way down here to basically almost nothing. That was a scenario. It was Solana went to $8. Just the increase right here is just, you cannot write a better story. So actually into some news on what is going on with Solana NFTs. This guy named Burke bring out this chart on upcoming Solana NFT mints. Now, this is really fascinating because you actually get to see what could potentially be actually interesting good mints. This right here, you have actually, you have this one called Liquid Capital. This guy, he's basically doing like some type of investment NFT. He's known in the Solana space, and hopefully I can actually write in this, but I don't think I could. Let me see. Can I write in this? That would be awesome if I could. I cannot. All right. So, but anyways, you have Liquid Capital, which is that dog right there. I mean, not dog, but that person right there on the elite on the left corner. You have Bodoggos as well from Easy Eats, and you have GigaDAO, which is in the elite status. And you have all these other NFTs across here. Now, this is the one that I want to talk about, is this thing called Wolf Capital, which, I can't really actually go zoom in. So that kind of sucks. But I'll go back to that in the other screen. So we also have Phantom coming out with some news. They have basically brought out something that we've all kind of wanted to see in a wallet, and it's Multichain. Now, you can debate if Multichain is actually, there's a lot of maxis out there between Ethereum and Solana. There's people can debate on that all day, but overall, as far as what Phantom is doing, they are connecting Solana, Ethereum, and Polygon all at one wallet to make it easy for you to swap and buy NFTs or buy coins left and right. This is fascinating, and I can't wait to use this in Phantom. I think this is going to really damage MetaMask by a lot. I think Ethereum users will be using Phantom going forward, and I think overall, as far as what's going to happen with NFTs, I think there's going to be more multi-chain buyings because of this integration. So we're going to see Ethereum people on Ethereum NFTs and Solana NFTs all in one wallet. Personally, for me, I stuck to Solana NFTs. I never really got into Ethereum NFTs. And one of the main reasons why was, why am I going to open up another web app, another extension to do all this, and then just and on a wallet that I didn't really enjoy, which with MetaMask, it just never made sense to me to look at OpenSea, see the NFT in there. It was just too chaotic. Now that this is here, I could potentially do that. So We'll see how this plays out, and I can't wait to use it. All right, so also we have Hades that has came out. Hades for ABC. Hey, I am now currently staking my Hades, and let me actually meet that. The thing with ABC, ABC is a decentralized NFT built on immutability, which basically means anyone can build on it. It also means that no one actually owns ABC. You can't create actual royalties on top of it. It's basically just hard, let's just say hard coded. So it's really interesting how Hades is going to play out for Hate Swap, and how the staking mechanism is also going to work here. More stuff to come out for Hades. And also with the other news, we have Bonksies. Bonksies is another NFT. It minted in Bonk. It's coming from the Soul Gods, which is now the Fracture. These guys created this nice project for the community on Bonkz. And the most interesting part about this is that there's a lot of artists coming into play for this NFT project. You have people like John Lee, you have people like Scum Soul, you have different people who are participating in this project. You have Shady Lady. The one that I really liked was this latest one right here by Tenaker. This looks really cool. I definitely enjoyed this one. I think this is one that I would wear around my PFP. There's a lot of other cool ones as well. Artist perception, people did like different arts, but I mean, this one looks cool as well. Just overall, this whole project is awesome. I have 3 of them right now. I am wanting to buy more, but is it too late? I don't know. I personally, in my own opinion, I want to buy more. That's basically it. I think there's something going on with Bonksies to where Bonksy is going to be like probably the ABCs of Bonk, from what it looks like. Community driven, and people basically building around the project. So we will see how all this art plays out. But the thing with Bonk is that Bonk has a story. It has a lore after FTX crashed, and it's due to FTX. So it really hits the heart with Bonk. It's just something that, like, all these other airdrops were for money. Bonk wasn't. So it's different, man. It's I don't want to say it's hard to explain, but if you were in Solana when it was at $8, you will understand why Bonk became Bonk. So the thing is, I don't even have Bonk, but I love it. I just love the way it's made and everything. So anyways, now into the interesting stuff right here with what I'm currently doing on my own stuff. So here we go. We have this watch list from for myself. What I typically do is I look at the greens, I look at the reds, and I don't like to buy into the greens because I typically think I will be exit liquidity. I tend to look at the reds because at the reds, there's a lot of people that have sold out, and I could probably put in an entry in one of these positions that I like. Everyone should, I suggest everyone do their own watch list, not copy this, because you just need to basically study your own projects and what you actually enjoy and are comfortable holding. There's art that everyone likes differently. I like my own type of art. I like my own type of utility. This took over a year to basically make. So now to get to the stuff that I basically am looking at. Claynosaurz have dumped heavily. You have Claynosaurz now at 25. You have Claynosaurz Claymakers now at 3.33. You have Anybody's also like at 3.67. But back to Claynosaurz. This right here, man, this project is they're building an animation studio around the dinosaurs. And it's not just for the dinosaurs. There's a lot involved with this animation studio. There's a lot involved with these artists. They're professionals. They have built an actual professional projects around things like the Minions, around other Disney stuff out there that I can't remember on top of my head. But these guys are no joke. They're building on top of Solana, and these guys are having a lot of help from other people in the ecosystem to where they are doing things right. They're talking on Twitter, which Toys R Us is not really doing. They're throwing things out there every day. They're showing how they're building this whole system out. They're putting out the maps. They threw down this map right here from Cabination on how they want to basically create this thing. You're seeing the whole project in front of your eyes. Unlike like Disney, where like you just see the movie, you're seeing the project from the beginning. And when this project is finished, you're gonna love it more, and then you're gonna love it even more if you have the NFT. You were part of the story. So even though it has gone down, I do think that Claynosaurz has value in my own opinion on what they're doing. And not just that, and the animation studio, I definitely want to see what's gonna happen on that on a side project. Like, are they gonna work with other projects, build revenue? They kind of hinted that. They were gonna basically work around and try to create other type of services around this studio, because everyone else is gonna want to use it. People want to make these DJ apes into some kind of 3D reality. So just a lot of crazy stuff going on with Claynosaurz, even if they have gone down. So that is overall what I'm seeing with Claynosaurz. They're looking into something. For me, they're looking interesting. I do want to have more of these ones eventually. And there's just so much at play here on what's going on with not Solana, but the actual Federal Reserve System. They're about to come out with their FOMC meeting in January 30. And it's not going to be Jerome Powell when he comes out. He's not going to be happy. He's not going to be pissed. But he's definitely not going to show his happy side with the market. He doesn't want to present that. I think it wouldn't be great to present that, because then people are going to think that, this whole inflation scenario is over, and it's not. It's not over. But that's a whole nother subject about interest rates and all that. But anyways, within those 9 days, we could see Solana maybe going down. We could see NFTs going down as well, as far as the price. It's hard to predict where things are going here. But overall, Claynosaurz has dipped. I'm interested in buying at somewhere around 20 Solana, and that's basically what I'm probably gonna do, is get another Claynosaurz. But we shall see. We shall see where this thing goes. Sorcies, I'm not really getting into Sorcies now. They finally came out with their fashion reveal. It pumped. It's calmed down. I don't know what else they're building now. I'm just waiting to see what they're building. For me, there's like no reason to buy in, because there's no added utility yet around Sorcies that I'm seeing. So it's one of those standby things like Kikiverse was. Kikiverse was something that I looked into because there was a lot of news that was about to come out. I was studying what they were about to announce, and then when the pump happened, that was basically it. There's really not much news there except for them building, which probably be like a slow increase in valuation if the product gets good. So here's Kikiverse. They had their run, they had their news, but it's been on this support line for a while. So overall, the other one that I am currently looking at is Lunar. Lunar is a project that people are probably sick and tired of me talking about it, actually. But Lunar it's at nine SOL right now. It's been going actually increasing ever since I've been talking about it, from around 3 Solana. It's just been slowly increasing. And even though it hit 15 Solana here and it went down to 9 Solana, as far as actual USD value, it's gone higher because Solana's price has gone higher. That is something that I've looked at, and I have been trying to look at for a while, because the Solana price has adjusted. So overall, I've been looking at what Lunar project is announcing. Not much though. There hasn't been much announcement here with Lunar project. But they are showing that in top 10 collections, the volume is showing that Lunar is on the top 10. You can see right here behind Dandies, you have HG Soul putting out a hint, maybe, I don't know, but he's talking about hate swap. You also have Lunar showing off their little diner table with the Lunar guy and ABCs, the connection between them. And the interesting part about this comment was that when he said we truly appreciate all support, he highlighted H, he highlighted A and D and E and S, which means hates. So they're gonna more than likely they're probably gonna receive hates. Just the way this looks like, I think there's a collaboration coming. And that's why I've been trying to basically predict was that they're part of this ecosystem and you're starting to see it now in some way. Not like they're actually part of it, but like some partnership. So Lunar project is definitely an interesting one that I'm okay to basically buy into. And I did buy into ever since from the beginning, just slowly buying more and more and more. And we shall see how this accumulation happens. I mean, right now, it's at 5%. When it's at 3%, and if it gets to 3%, I think it's gonna be really good. I think it's gonna be really good because once it's at 3%, once something comes out, it's a different ball game. People start buying, and there's such low levels of listing that the price just moves. Will it get there? Will it get to 3%? I don't know. It's been going from 4 to 6%, give or take, around there, and it's just been around there for a while. But I've just been tracking it for a while. What's up, my G? G, what's going on, man? Nothing much. Happy Lunar New Year. So this project overall interesting. I have like probably 20 plus of them. And I'm just playing the long term on this, on where this is gonna go with Crypto Dino and HG Soul. I'm willing to hold for a while. All right, so besides that project, everything else, there's a lot of picks out there. You can't pick them all, and I think. And one of them I did get was Tombstoned. This is one that I did buy. I bought one of these bad boys because Tombstone was basically like a legend. I don't want to say legend. That's probably too strong. It was a project that came big after the gods. They had like the god pathway that the god holders were buying this off. This thing went all the way up to like 25 Solana somewhere there. And they basically just died. Like the whole collection just collapsed. Haven't heard of them. Now they're coming back with the resurrection. The art is sick, in my opinion. I enjoy the art behind this collection. It's so awesome. I mean, the way they created it is just insane. They removed the glow. The glow was kind of something that I didn't like, and the new thing that they've done. Hopefully I can find it here and show it to you. But it's completely just sick. And right here you have Magic Eden. It's at 3.34 Solana. With this, it's gonna be more of a flip. I'm probably gonna flip at 5 Solana and then move on from there. But I'm telling you, the art, man, I wish I could find the art around this one because it's sick as hell, man. But other than that, I mean, I haven't really bought much, just besides the Lunar. And I'm just waiting on Lunar New Year. I mean, I don't have to buy everything out there, like I said before. Just waiting on Lunar New Year, see if something happens. If nothing happens, then I'll just keep holding and observing. And I'm sure more entities will keep coming down, and then I'll make my purchase somewhere around those lines. But it's basically just been Lunar. Now, as far as mints, there's some crazy ones that are coming out that's just getting my attention. The one of them is Liquid Capital, I believe it's called. We talked about this a little bit on the Value Vibes podcast, but this project is being built by this guy named, I think his name is like Tokenomics or something. Liquid Capital, here it is. This is, minting live now? Maybe it's minting right. Oh, maybe I already did. Ooh, interesting. Liquid Cap, maybe it's on. Ooh, if it's here already, dude, I'm gonna. Nah, it can't be. Is it here? Liquid Capital. Liquid coins. Nope. Dude, if it's here, I'm gonna be interested in it, and not to be in a doubt, but to basically probably at some point flip it. But it's an interesting project because there's a lot of people that have followed this guy, trusted this guy, and man, if I can find this actual mint, it's probably gonna come out later. But all right, so this is one I'm gonna keep on as far as the secondary market. I screwed up big time with Subber. Subber was one that I was talking about, that the mint was coming out, and I completely forgot to add this on the watch list. If I would have had this in the watch list, I would have bought it down here. I would have bought it here. I would have, because I used this all the time and I knew about this project. I would have bought it here, and I would have seen some nice gains from that project. But that's why I gotta keep an eye on this one, because this is I think this one's gonna be interesting. 55 people following this. And this guy, again, he's a big believer in ABC and all that. And this other one is called Wolf Capital. It also has this connection with Solana. There's some inside scoop that people are they know these people in this group. We, as far as us as outsiders, we don't know what's going on. It's just so it could be nothing. But as far as I know, from who I know, there's some people behind this that are not bad of individuals. So they're building a gamified lending analytics platform. That already says that they're competing against other people, maybe like Sharkify. There's the thing is, I don't want to say I'm not a fan, but I like to find things that have moat. And if you know what moat is like when you're trying to defend your castle from people invading it. That's what I'm trying to find with projects. Can this be replicated? More than likely, yeah, it can be replicated. That means that the castle can be invaded. And that's the things like, with startups, with projects, is there moat around a project? That also includes art, because art is I would say art is a moat. If the art is beautiful, people will want it just for the art. Can the other projects build such fascinating art as them? Probably not. So this is a tough one, but there's hype. People like it. More than likely, it's gonna be a flip for a lot of people. Am I gonna, if I have whitelist, which I don't, would I get in? I probably would. For a flip on here. The other one is called the music Web3 music project on Solana. It's got 4,000. It's got 50 following, which is also kind of pretty high. I mean, it is. I've looked around this. It's based around music. I don't think music is there yet. I think music is still on its infancy, and I think if this is more than like 0.25 Solana, which is like really low, I don't think it's gonna do much. I think it's gonna just come. I mean, look at the project, the Wobble Bug. That was a huge one that came out. That basically was hyped as hell, and it's basically almost the same thing. I wonder what Wobble Bug's price was, because I think this thing went all the way up to like 10 Sol at one point. Wobble Bug, yeah. So Wobble Bug is basically like 0.30. Yeah, see, so like even. Point, like I predicted pretty good on what music NFTs are, and trust me, I didn't look at it before. This is actually just me just thinking. But I'm not gonna mint that one, even though I do hope for the best. I hope for the best for these projects, because in all honesty, these things are like small businesses. Most of them are trying to build something, and yeah, a lot of them are gonna fail. And I just wish the best of success for all of them, and hope for the best. But I'm an investor. I gotta be real. So overall, some interesting mints. I'm glad mints are back. Wolf Capital, Liquid Capital, interesting ones coming out. My main dog on what I'm waiting on is Bodoggos. Bodoggos is the project I've been waiting on. I have sold for this. I don't want to use my extra soul on other projects when this is the project I'm waiting on. Bodoggos, why? Why Bodoggos? It's the person behind it is why I'm getting into this project. His name's Easy Eats. I saw this guy when he was nothing. I was in Nifty Portal back in the day in 2021 in this Discord, and I watched this dude just trade in that one stupid channel that there was for Solana. No offense, but it was all Ethereum stuff there. And this one little dumb channel, he was here. I also knew another guy that was in there. I was in there, and I was just watching trades from this guy and everything else. Then the boys brought him on the podcast, and next thing you know, boom, he exploded, and now he has this project, and this project is connected to Nifty Portal. Nifty Portal is the biggest Web3 content creation system out there. Nifty Portal is gonna help Bodoggos grow. Nifty Portal, because it's Easy Eats. Easy Eats is part of Nifty Portal. SEO Google tags for Easy Eats for NFTs content is going to come back here. And then it's going to go straight to Bodoggos. So people are going to want to buy Bodoggos because of the SEO tags, because they want to know what NFTs are. So this is why I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the SEO portion of this. It looks like it could be nothing, right? Just by looking at it. It's Bodoggo. Like, what the hell is a Bodoggo? What the hell is that? It doesn't make sense. But it's what's behind it is that gets me interested because of the SEO tags. When people Google NFT, when people Google NFT on YouTube, it's gonna come out for Easy Eats. People are gonna dig his content, and then people are gonna go find his NFT, and then that NFT is in attached mode to Easy Eats YouTube channel. So it's just all connected. That's why I want to get into this. And there you go. That's my whole spiel on Bodoggos. And obviously, there's going to be utility behind it, which we don't know about it. I'm just talking about this one thing. There's going to be a lot more. There's the gamification, the utility, and the art. So lots of stuff going on there. And in other news, there's a couple of things. Saga Pass. I was actually bidding on this around 2 Sol. When it finally came back down here, I was hoping someone would accept my bids, and then it boomed again. Again, I'm going to wait for it to happen. We talked about it when it was back here. I'm going to have to wait for it to come back down again. I'm going to start bidding again. Patience, just waiting. But that is basically everything that I want to talk about. Dandies, one guy brought up Dandies the last time we talked, and I said I'll look at it. I looked at it. It looked cool as hell. The person behind this is I would say, like, just doesn't stop grinding. This guy is here. He is on the Gentleman Monk. He has worked in a lot of projects: Mob Studios, X Labs, Jin Dragons, which is a big one. This guy has a reputation, and the thing is, I didn't buy because when I saw this right here, like at 5 Solana, I told my boys too about it, and then they were all looking at it, and then I was waiting for this to come down like at 4 Solana, but this thing just kept pumping. So it was always like, well, I guess we're just gonna move on. So, but it's a definitely interesting project. The first project to mint in Bonkz, which is also, you get that medal for that. So great stuff. Anything if you guys want me to talk GM, what's going on, Rush? What's happening, bro? So if there's any project you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments below before I close this thing out. I'll go through one more that I'm looking at, if just for any last minute comments. Experiments is another project that is honestly holding its value. I'm surprised with this one. When Solana went up to 22, 24 Solana, this thing held up. And if you look at the actual USD value with experiments, it's not that bad of a fall because the actual price kind of held. So I'm actually, giving an applause to Jersey's team. I mean, just look at this. You had Sol here, and then Solana went from $11 to $24, and it's just held its ground. So with that project, it's still at 3.86 Solana at this price. I mean, we'll see what else they'll come out with, but I'm just happy with what's going on here. Let's see. Okay, so it's just more people buying in. Oh, hey there. What is going on here? There's mushrooms coming out here. Okay, interesting. We have welcome experience. You're now verified for Monet. ABC, check it. Yeah, I mean ABC for sure. ABC, we checked this one. It was at 1 Solana back in the day. We talked about this. I don't know if you were here during that time frame, ASAP, but yeah, ABC. We watched this thing grow all the way up to from 1 to 200. So now it's at levels where it's like, man, like, I kind of wish I bought a lot of them back. Oh, I actually did buy 15 and I sold them up here at 50. So I kind of hate myself for that, but profit's profit, I guess. But yeah, ABC for sure. Decentralized NFT. There's going to be another thing that I'm waiting on to see where this thing is going. The one thing that HG Soul said was Hades is 0.01% of what ABC is. When I read that, I was like, holy crap. Dude, this guy's in, like, what is going to happen with this project? They have this other thing called 123X, which we haven't even, seen what's going to be. This is an interoperable layer 2 for NFTs. This is going to be connected to ABC. I am sure of that. But again, it's just a guess. I think they did say that though. I think they did say that this is going to be connected to ABC. Let me see. They said Wizards of all trades will be needed more. Yeah, I mean they were gonna have said, but it is. I think it is connected to ABC. So whatever's happening here, man, it's gonna be insane because it's followed by the ABC NFT. Come on, it's gotta be connected to ABC with what HG Soul is doing. So this is what I'm waiting on. What I'm watching. 123X NFT. What's going on, Costa? What's up? Happy Lunar New Year. Oh yeah, Lunar New Year. It's the year of the rabbit, which is a Lunar project. That rabbit sold out. I don't want to say sold out, but it's rarely seen on the floor price now. Everyone has bought this rabbit. So, there is one that just came back online. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Is there going to be something special for the rabbits? Are they going to announce double staking for it? The Bonk airdrop, how much is it going to be if you have a Lunar? The Hades airdrop, how much is it going to be? How are you going to get that? Just a lot of questions that we're about to find out in like maybe 2 days or so. So I'm so waiting. I'm waiting on what's happening here. But anyways, that is basically everything I have. Guys, enjoy the weekend. Enjoy Lunar New Year. I hope oh man, you didn't even see me the whole time. But there you go. And much love. Make sure you join our Discord as well below. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday around this time. Tuesdays and Thursdays are our Value Vibes podcast where we talk and joke around about Solana NFTs. And also make sure that you guys comment, smash the like button so I can keep this thing going on. And much love, guys. Much love, ASP Rush, Costas, How G, and peace.